Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day, at least the beginning of it. And we have a replay analysis here with Penelope Pitstop. Penelope Pitstop from Clan HNR. Yo to you guys. Tier 6 Russian, 3000 Russian. Too many videos today. Tier 6, tier something. Tier 6 German tank. I don't know. I don't even know if it's a medium or heavy, to be quite honest. I've completely lost the plot at this point, but Penelope is raging forward in her heavy tier 6 German 3001P. There, I got it out. And comes down here to the lower part of the town. This is a brand new player, doing pretty well, or a reroll. Not that I care. I don't know. You'll have to let me know there, Penelope. But sent this in to me, and we're immediately off the races with 474. I'm going to say she. If I assume a gender, I'm sorry. I can only go with the information that I have, and there you have it. But she is going to have what she said was her best game to date, anyway. So we get down here. You know, I don't particularly care for this part of the map there, Penelope. Especially early on. It's just way too exposed. You get spotted. There's so many different angles from up there that can shoot you. But the good news for you is that you're getting all kinds of shots and nobody's really threatening you. In addition, unfortunately, also too, and at the same time, you got a big problem going on behind you back there. So we put a little shot onto the 74. We got a T-27 that just shows his turret. We're going to hit him? No, right into the ground, just about. And if you look at your 6 o'clock, we got issues back there. But the good news is, oh, look at that, we dropped one on the Skoda. We've actually killed the TS5. That was a huge benefit for the team. Watch out on those. All right, let's talk real quick about lead fire, just in case you are brand new and trying to learn the game. Is if you notice, unfortunately, well, let's back this up. We're actually going to back it up, and we'll come to that point. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, once that guy starts to move, you take a shot, and he's going to start to move. And the rocking back and forth thing can be tricky sometimes because you're trying to guesstimate which way he's going to move. But you kind of got to go with what you think he's going to do. So we back up, and it looks like he's going to go forward, and we're going to take a shot right there. Okay? When in reality, what we needed to be doing, as I get control of this thing, is have the Pipper out here in front of him. All right? So lead fire, if you don't understand what that is while the target is going across the screen, you want the bullet and him to meet. So if you shoot at his back end while he's moving, then he's going to go that way, and the bullet is going to, the shell, the round, I guess, not the shell potentially, but the round is going to hit behind him, exactly as you can see right there. So as he was moving, you needed to shoot slightly in front of him. I've got into this a couple times in the last few videos. The further away they are and the faster they're moving and the slower your shell velocity, the more lead fire you need to make that intercept happen. All right? Sometimes it's just a wrong guess on I thought he was going to back up, so I shot behind him. I got it. That happens too. All right. The M445 is alive. We've killed... Ooh. We must not have 6th sense. See, this is why I don't like this spot. Looks like maybe the Scorpion G or something else spotted you, and we get absolutely schwammered by multiple people. Good news is the armor holds up, and we get hammered by the M12, and now we're stuck in the lower part of the town right here, but our team is doing a really nice job. And we're going to try to maybe run away. Oh boy, and now the M24 says hello. And this is why this point on this map is not a great point, especially early game, if you get spotted. And it's so easy to get spotted right here. You get light tanks coming up along the ridge here, maybe guys getting to these bushes here and looking across. You can get guys spotting you from across here if they get close enough. It's kind of hard where they are, but they can on occasion, especially if they come downhill a little bit. You get enemy tanks coming through the top part of the village up here, moving through the village, and you get caught out down here in this open spot down here. So while it looks like a great spot to shoot the guys in the south, and it is, as far as being able to hit them, it is not because you're so exposed. So try to avoid, especially early in the game, going to very exposed positions. It can be a pretty good cleanup position up here with Overwatch for doing things like you're doing now. They have many less guns in the game, and you're not worried about getting spotted. See, we get a little lead fire on this guy. Not bad, but all right, that was a great example. Notice how you had the shot on the front of the tank, and it barely caught his rear end. If you'd have put that another tick out in front, it would have got him center of mass, or at least right in the middle of that. So that was a great example right there of not quite enough lead fire. You had the general idea, but it just wasn't enough. There we go. Nicely done right there. And we light him on fire. The perfect shot. Down he goes. You gotta hate that, right? You hit him, light him on fire, and then somebody else gets the kill. But that was a nice chunk of damage, up to 1,684. You know, fires. I was about to say you can't control fires. You sort of can if you continually hit them in the area where the engine module is. You can increase your chance, or the fuel tank, much like you can increase your chance, your small chance, but a chance nonetheless, at getting ammo racks by hitting them in the right spot. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, there we go. Looks like you were kind of tracking the rocking back and forth there. That happens in this game. Just try to be as smooth as possible. It's something we always talk about in gunnery, whether you're shooting a rifle, you're shooting a crew serve weapon, you're shooting the gun on the Eagle, is you've got to have a nice smooth hand. Oh, that hurt. Scorpion G found us. We were just raging down at that guy. You gotta have a nice smooth hand, and the same thing applies in this game, or really any FPS game where you're trying to shoot. You want to be as smooth as possible. All right, that approach, you're probably thinking, fangs out, let's get these guys, let's kill them. You knew the Scorpion was around somewhere. The JPZ, you got lit by that guy. Maybe come up to this bush up here. It's hard to see, but see where this RHMB is going? Come up here and kind of do some overwatch and look, because you've got some tanks pushing down in there. You didn't have a whole lot of hit points, so you could have come up here and farmed a few more hit points off of these guys. Maybe try to find the Scorpion G who just hit you from over in these bushes over here somewhere. So maybe a little over aggressive based on where you were and what part of the game was going on and where you pushed in. You know, go forward. I always talk about being aggressive. Go forward, but do it smartly. Use cover if you can. If there's any kind of cover on the approach, whether it's a low ground or a bush or a line of trees or a hill or something, use that to approach so that you don't kind of cruise out into the open and get blowed up just like that. But hey, thanks for sending that in, Penelope. I do appreciate that. Good luck with your WAT career out there. I hope some of those things helped you. Not a bad game. 1,900 damage, 405 bounce right there. Didn't get any kills, but a nice win. We talked a little bit about initial positioning. Now, had you gone to the north, would you have been run over by the TS5? Maybe. Maybe you would have been able to help them kill him faster. All right, because what happened is some of your TDs and already took that guy out. You did 1,900 points of damage down there, so you did help them in the south win. But you can see that this is kind of a romple stomp, and you guys won in every direction. I'm not saying what you did was irrelevant. It was very, very relevant, but I think either place would have been good. And I always talk about the high percentage play. I think the north is the high percentage play vice going to the south of the town. If you do go down there, be very careful about hanging out in the open as much as you did. But once again, thanks for sending that in. I do appreciate it. Everybody else, have a good day, and we will see you.